Libras, so I have begun doing the individual zodiac tarot readings, and specifically this time around for my first one, I wanted to do some new moon readings. New moons are all about planting your seeds and intentions, so whenever the full moon comes around, it is time to manifest those intentions. And so just to help out with that process, I have created a spread here for you all. And so I'm just gonna dive right into it. So Libra, your current energies right now are being represented by the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups speak about leaving behind what no longer serves you and walking towards higher ground, towards better things. You basically have, done what you can, and now you walk away from a situation to the Nine of Cups, which is wishes being granted. So yes, good for you. That's a good mentality to have as your current energy. Now, things to let go of are being represented by the Queen of Swords. Now, usually this is the card of no bullshit, and that's usually what swords are. Specifically this one, the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. However, the Queen of Swords, with the no bullshit and it being something you need to let go of, is telling me that maybe you are having this cutthroat and blunt way of speaking to the point where it's hurtful to others and it's not necessary. The way it's coming off to me is that maybe you're, going around, just saying whatever you want and you're being tactless. So that's something we need to work on with this new moon for you. And then that leads me to what you need to embrace with this new moon. With this new moon, we need to embrace the Six of Cups energy. And with this energy is connecting with that child, your inner child. Specifically, I think it is to go within and find your own happiness and find that inner child within yourself to find that happiness. What makes you truly happy? Go back to when you were a kid. Just think about these times. And I think that will really help your inner child heal as well. A place of innocence and purity is what I'm also getting with this. But yeah, this is something you need to embrace. Embrace your inner child, quite literally. That's really straightforward. Okay? And then what you will gain and what will come from you letting go of the Queen of Swords and embracing the Six of Cups is represented by the Chariot here. So once you have come into this Chariot phase, it is telling me that it is of you coming to a decision of some kind and being able to charge at it like the speed of light in a positive way, in a very, very positive way. And the reason I say that is because your advice here is being represented as the Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Coins. And that has to do with things that you value. It doesn't necessarily have to mean money, though it can, the quite literal coins aspect of it, but it can be something of value as well. And you'll be able to charge at the speed of light after you make a decision towards something of value to you. So that's really, really positive. The bottom of the deck, I usually like to include in the readings as well, is being represented by the Five of Pentacles. So this card speaks of energies of feeling like you've been left out in the cold, like you've been abandoned and nobody's helping you. So I think that this is why you are moving into this energy, or you are currently in this energy of the Eight of Cups, of moving away from that which no longer serves you. Just know that with the Five of Pentacles, since it is a 5, it is a number of change. So this is changing. This energy of Five of Pentacles is transforming. It will, if you want it to, and come into this realization of your decision and heal your inner child. You're coming into this Ace of Pentacles energy, which is, the Ace is always about new beginnings and it is a divine hand, so it is almost like a gift from God or universe, source energy, whatever you believe in. So I decided to pull some clarifier cards as well as guidance and affirmation cards. The first deck I pulled from was the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and the first card that came out with that is being represented by Shadow Self. So there are parts and aspects of you which are the not so beautiful, lovely parts, but we all have it in us, the yin and yang. So these are the parts of you which I definitely think is referring back to this Queen of Swords energy, which are being healed. And the second card to back that up is Wisdom. So with that, you are gaining some wisdom. Love the owl that is on her shoulder here. You're going to come into a very positive place after healing the inner child and, conquering and embracing your shadow self. You don't need to diminish it, you need to embrace it because it is within all of us. It's just knowing that it's there and not doing anything about it is one thing. Knowing it's there and then actively doing something about it and knowing that you need to do things from a place of love is another thing. And that's what this is teaching us. And that is, I think, what the wisdom you will gain from the situation is. So that was a beautiful message that channeled through. I decided to pull another card from the Romance Angel Oracles. And the card that came out is Heart-to-Heart Conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So this doesn't necessarily have to mean a relationship, though it is a Romance Angel Oracle card. This could mean with someone else, I think, that you've been very blunt with recently. I think it's time to come from a place of the heart of your emotions and let that guide and channel and let that be the drive of the conversation instead. So that's one more. And then lastly, I pulled an Angel Answer Oracle card, and the message from your guides, Libras, is to listen to your intuition. So when we quiet our mind, our egoistic mind that questions everything, and we take a moment to breathe and just be in stillness and in silence, is when our higher self can channel through us and guide us. That is our intuition. This can also be referred to as your gut feeling, your initial feeling to, like, your initial response to a situation or a person is your intuition. When then you start questioning about it, is your mind kicking in and playing tricks on you. And that isn't what's necessarily true. What's true is your intuition, your gut feeling. So whatever the situation is, whether it's love, career, finances, school, friends, or family, listen to your intuition and have those heart-to-heart conversations. I think it's very necessary, and I think that you will find a breakthrough through this all. And so that is all for today's reading for the new moon. I am sending you all unconditional love and healing light as always. Take care, my loves.